Greetings and welcome to this global ascension meditation. Wherever you are, know that you are receiving and experiencing this now, and that as we collectively go about raising our vibration and ascending to the realms above, all doing so now, that in this moment of now, you are creating the very evolution and ascension of mankind, as well as the expansion and liberation of the universe. This meditation is incredibly powerful and should be used with the utmost care and respect. Ensure that if you are going to continue upon this journey, that you are fully and completely ready to ascend, ready to leave behind all limitations and illusions of old, all forms of separation, confrontation. In the new world that we are creating, there is only love. And as we ascend and can view from the heavens above, reconnecting to the truth that we are, doing so now, it will be clear to see, to feel, to hear the true nature of your being, the true meaning of life. Due to the fact that this is such a powerful journey, please ensure that you do not listen to this whilst you are occupied elsewhere, especially whilst driving. All you need do is create the space in time, create the space in the physical, and open yourself up fully and completely, ready to allow for all that is to be seen to be shown, to be transcended, so that together we can return home. When you are ready, knowing that this journey will change your entire life, I ask that you leave all that ails you, all weights, all limitations, all clutter, all debris, all the mess of the world, and the internal world, that fog, that pollution, frustration and confusion. Just allow as it all floats away. And as you breathe in, breathing in that clean, universal pranic life force energy, breathe out everything and anything which ails you. Releasing back to the winds of time, that which was never yours in the first place. And whatever you've done up until this moment, up until this point of now, I thank you in completion, as it is the entire sum of all experiences that makes you who you are. Only through the full acceptance of all that is, was, or ever shall be, will you, my friend, be free. If you deny any aspect of reality, any aspect of yourself, in the darkness of your mind, it will remain. By bringing it into the light, it becomes the light. By keeping it in the darkness, from the darkness, it will defy you, hinder you, and limit you without your awareness of it. This journey is going to be one of true rebirth, of complete release, an ascension to the realms beyond. Be prepared to experience something like never before, to release, to let go, to purge, and to grow. So I invite you to take a moment to connect to the breath as you tune in to tune out, and enjoy this magical adventure with me. And as you listen to the sound of my voice and the music in the background, allow as you fully and completely accept, allow for the music to wash over you, to cleanse and purify your entire being. And with each sound, go ahead and drift further down, 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 deeper down still. Bringing your awareness to your breath. It is time to reconnect to love, to the love that you are, the love that is all around, the love that shines upon you, through you, and to those around you. Unconditional love. And simply by utilizing the breath, the very life force essence that you embody, we can create and transcend limitations through the magic and very powerful inward, transcendental and transformational experience that we are co-creating in this moment of now. I want you to know, before we go any further, that you are fully and completely safe, secure, grounded, protected, and loved. Loved unconditionally, just as you are. I love you unconditionally, just as you are. We are going to practice, to embody, to utilize a very powerful and ancient breathing technique to connect you back to the body and to the heart, to separate your attention from the mind and connect you back to the truth of who you are. And taking a deep, cleansing and purifying breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. I'd like for you, upon the next breath, to breathe into the very base, the very core, the very foundation of who you are. Breathing into your root, your base chakra. Breathing into the belly of your being, into your abdomen. Filling up your belly as you accept the inhalation as it enters and fills you. Breathing in for the count of 3 to 4 seconds, and then taking a further inhalation, breathing into the heart center, allowing as that breath rises within you from your belly to the center of your being. Breathing out with vigor and conviction, allowing the release of all that no longer serves you. Breathing in to the belly, into the heart, and out. In to the belly, to the heart, and out. Into the belly, into 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 the heart, and out. I ask one simple question and require just one simple answer. I would like for you to allow for this information to be shown to you easily and effortlessly by your unconscious mind linked into your higher self that has access to your Akashic records and the Internet of all things. I ask for you to be shown with clarity and vision and to take from it all the learnings required and necessary to transcend this limiting perspective and separation from love, and to do so fully and completely across all lifetimes, timelines, dimensions, and realities. I have one question for you and require one simple answer. When was the first time that you became separated from love? Was it before, during, or after your birth? If it was before, was it whilst you were in your mother's womb or before? If it was before, was it passed down to you genealogically, ancestrally, or was it in a past life? If it was after your birth, how old were you? And if it was during that beautiful experience, that warm embrace within your mother's womb, what trimester? How many months old, existent were you? Whatever comes up, know it to be true. Accept, allow, integrate and release. Accept, allow, integrate and release. Accept, allow, integrate and release. I would like for you now to go back to that moment, back to that first time that you felt separated from love. And to see everything taking place with a crispness and clarity of vision. To hear everything that is taking place around you as well as within you. And really embody and feel all the sensations present, the feelings and emotions happening inside you, as well as the senses and sensations around you. And take a moment just to watch. Okay. It's time to release. To release that blockage, that barrier, that wall, that door. To let go of that layer of protection that keeps locked behind it. That version of yourself that felt so deeply wounded, lost, separated, and alone in that past event. I would like for you to fully and completely trust everything that is being given to you and follow accordingly. Really feel into the depth of that emotion, that feeling of sadness, the feeling of victimization, isolation, alienation, and separation. Feel into it and join me in exhaling that emotion, that restriction, that which limits and confines you through the sound of your voice. And in doing so, connect back to that moment, to that vision, to that decision, to the time that you decided you were separate from love, so that you can connect back to the truth that you are infinite in all ways, that you are love itself, and that you are unconditional. Go ahead, breathing in, and allow as that aspect, as that voice, as that part of you that wishes to whimper, to cry, to wail, listen to that inner child that feels lost and alone as you feel that heaviness, that weight, that cold and dark aspect of void, as you feel it in your physical self. Focus upon it. Do not try to avoid it, and instead fully and completely accept it. Accept that feeling of separation, of isolation, of alienation, and move it up through your physical self into your heart center. Just like it is a form of separation from the self. And as you picture placing an ice cube into a glass of water on a hot, sunny day, as you picture raising or lowering that part that feels separate to you into your center, into that beautiful, warm, loving and embracing heart, into the furnace that keeps on burning, no matter how cold and dark it is outside. As that melts away, just as the piece of ice melts and returns to the body of water, watch as that feeling of separation, isolation, alienation, watch, witness, feel, hear, and even taste and smell as it melts away in your heart center, returning back home to that which you are, back to a connection to unconditional love, back to a realization that you are and have always been more than enough, back in time and space to that very first moment, that very first memory and connection to the heavenly realms above, to where you are from, the reason and purpose you are here, and the love that is with you at all times, just as the breath that you accept as it enters and exits on the rise and fall, just as the sun rises and falls, so too does our conscious awareness of self as we enter and exit into the realms beyond the dream state, connecting back to the truth of who we are. Continue to shine that love, that light, that warmth, that embrace, that acceptance and release upon yourself unconditionally and eternally. And I ask you once again to allow for any and all information, for any learnings required, to be shown to you now with clarity and ease. to realize and fully embody the truth that love is always there, just as the breath is always there. That love is always there, just as the sun is always there, just as the wind that always blows, the water that always flows, the tree that always grows, the seasons, the tides, and the time of day are simply perspectives which bring a sense or feeling of separation, fragmentation. In truth, it is all one and the same, all part of the same one divine experience, all happening in this moment of now. And I would like for you to fully and completely lock in place this connection to yourself, to your center, to the center of the universe and all in existence. And thinking back, all the way back to the first moment, the first memory, first realization that you are the divine embodied. And I would like for you to think back to that moment and to remember all the things that you need to remember in order to do and achieve all the things that you are here to do, to actualize the vision, the creation of the world of true equality, the world that we are co-creating in this very moment of now. Let go of all limitations and separations, and simply remember all that you need to remember to do and achieve all that you are here to achieve, to experience that beautiful, wonderful, majestic moment that we call now the gift of the present moment, with excitement, passion, vitality and joy. To experience life for the gift that it is, and to be able to pass this information, this wisdom on to those around you. And I'd like for you now to start to actually float back to this present, current moment of now, travelling along your timeline all the way back from the past, from that event, and actually stepping further back in time, all the way back to the very start of time, to that first moment in existence, to witness the creation of the universe itself. Travel all the way back to the very start of time, as high up and as far back as is required. Very good. And from that perspective, from that vantage point, as you look back down, all the way along the timeline, all the way through history, back to the present moment, it's clear to see that it is all perfect, that each step in the dance helps to create that beautiful and elegant dance, that seen as a single step, it may not make sense, but when we separate and disattach any desire to experience it in any other way than it is clear to see that it is all perfect and divine. And just simply go ahead and start to float back, all the way back along your timeline, only as quickly or as slowly as is required to ensure that you fully and completely integrate the truth of who you are into every fibre of your being, every molecule, every atom, and even the space between. That you are unconditional love in completion, that you are God, the universe, embodied in completion, to experience a form of separation just for a moment before you return back to the ocean of existence, back to that pool of unconditional love. Start to travel, to journey all the way back to now, integrating the truth of who you are in completion across all lifetimes, timelines, dimensions and realities, coming back to now only as quickly or as slowly as necessary. And when you get back to now, just stop and look down upon your physical self with love and admiration. Well done. Taking as long as was required. When you return back to this moment of now, I would like for you to just remain there momentarily before we continue our journey out into the future, out to see, to experience, to taste, to create the future moment of now. To fully and completely embody the truth of who you are. And holding in mind all of the information throughout your entire history of being, throughout the entire universe in completion, and having access to all the information required to remember everything that you require the remembrance of in order to achieve with ease everything that you are here to experience, so that together we can create a world of true liberation, harmony and equality for all. go ahead and start to travel to the future end of your timeline, to the moment just before your last breath within this body, within this realm. And as you look down, as you gaze down upon your divine and majestic self, notice how joyful you are, how easily and effortlessly you've achieved your life's desires, your purpose, your quest. Look at all your loved ones around you and the legacy that you leave behind. And take a moment to absorb all the information that that future version of yourself has. Lock it in place and continue forward along your timeline, along the timeline of the universe itself. Travelling forwards, quicker and quicker, until you reach the end, the very edge, the furthest reaches of time and space, the edge of the universe itself. I would like for you now to float out past, out beyond, float out further than the universe reaches, into the void of nothingness and the potential for everything. And as you turn to look back and face the universe, as you continue to breathe that love and that light into your very heart center, as you gaze back upon everything in completion, the universe in its entirety, God with all of his wisdom, our Mother of Divinity embodied. Breathe in and fully absorb all of that energy. Inhaling the universe in completion and exhaling everything in existence. Inhaling everything in completion and exhaling everything in existence. Inhaling everything in completion and exhaling everything in existence. And as you are no longer your physical, emotional, energetic, or any aspect of old self, and instead a full embodiment of the universe in completion, take a moment as you absorb, as you breathe in, fully and completely integrating and locking in place all of that energy, all of that love, all of that wisdom in completion. As the air that enters and exits you, bringing its life force energy as it surges and passes through you, the energy of the universe in completion, part of you, existing and experiencing itself through you in this very moment of now being the only time that ever exists. Let go of all viewpoints of old, and take a moment to just sit with this realization, with the knowledge and full embodiment of the truth that you are the universe in completion. That ball of energy, the energy of a single atom of the mighty sun, of the universe in completion. As above, so below, as within, so without. It is all that same aspect, that same element, that same moment of now. And go ahead and easily and effortlessly, fully and completely download, integrate, receive, process and embody all the information that you require from this point now and forevermore towards the upliftment, the freedom, liberation, harmony and equality of all life forms in all realms and all places. And with this beautiful connect, this love and this warmth in the center of yourself, the center of the universe itself, go ahead and look back, all the way back to your physical self, sat in the room in this moment of now. And go ahead and just start to actually float back, drift back, travel all the way back, fully and completely integrating the truth of who you are, and stop above your physical self before floating back down into your physical avatar structure, into your conscious awareness, the human aspect of who you are, with the full, complete and undiluted truth that you are unconditional love embodied, the universe in completion, and that you are laying and creating the foundations for the world of tomorrow, the world of today, to be built on in this very moment of now. Float all the way back down into your body, fully and completely locking in place and integrating in completion the truth of who you are across all elements and realms of existence, across all lifetimes, timelines, dimensions and realities, within every fibre of your being, every atom, every molecule, and even the space between, that you are love embodied in completion and unconditional in the deliverance and receivance of it. take a moment to just be, and then take a moment more. Gone are the days of doing, of needing, of stressing, worrying. Now are the days of liberation, exhalation, enjoyment, harmony, upliftment, success, and love in all we do. Existing as a full and complete embodiment of abundance in all aspects, abundant in all that serves you, all that uplifts you and those around you, so that you can be the best you and serve others, assisting them in becoming their truest and greatest selves. Fully and completely locking in place all of this information as the thinnest of shells reforms around your energetic self to create your physical structure, the casing, the housing of that energy, of that infinite and unlimited potential. As your physical self reforms around your energetic self, around the universe in completion, thyself. Start to focus an awareness back upon the breath. Focusing internally once again as the breath enters and exits, rises and falls. I invite you to go ahead and ground back to our divine and elegant Mother, Mother Earth. As you secure back to this earthly realm, growing deep, grounding and securing roots out of the soles of your feet, deep down into the core of the earth, into the heart center, the crystalline core, knowing that you are safe and secure, grounded, safe and secure, grounded. Safe and secure, grounded, locking in place the truth of who you are and the unlimited potential that you possess. Go ahead and set the intention for the realization of that which you wish to experience, knowing that it is already done, that you have already achieved your life's desires and goals, and that from this moment to that is a beautiful experience to behold. It is the adventure of the journey which makes it meaningful and brings it purpose. We know that light will always shine through. We know the world of true equality and harmony that we are creating. We know our true potential that is actualized in completion. And it is a true gift and honor to be on this journey towards the experience and deliverance of it, as we absorb and embody that divine wisdom and flow it through us to those around us. Begin to bring awareness back to your hands, to your fingers, to your toes, and even your nose. Knowing that whenever we feel separated, whenever we lose sight or connection to that which we are, all that is required is a single question. Who am I? If not the universe in completion. The good, the bad, and the ugly, with full acceptance of all that is, was, or ever shall be. And that single and beautiful breath in, brought into your heart center, with everything and anything which ails or eludes you to the truth of who you are. Allow it to melt and return back to the love in completion, and exhale. All that resistance. A single breath in and out will now and forevermore connect you back to the truth of who you are, back to the unconditional love at the center of yourself, at the center of the universe and everything else. You are love embodied in completion, actualized and envisioned, here, now and forevermore. Thank you for taking this journey. Thank you for being here in this moment of now, and thank you for your continued efforts towards the creation of a world of true liberation, harmony, and equality for all. I leave you feeling grounded, secure, actualized, and revitalized in all ways, fully embodying and adopting and integrating the truth of who you are in completion. It has been my honor to serve you and to journey beside you. My name is Kain Stromberg, the Cosmic Surfer, and it is my passion and purpose to create a world of true equality for all. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share this video with all of your tribe, remembering that whenever it is received is perfect and divine, as it is all happening at the right time, all in this moment of now. Now and forever, we are in this together. United we stand, and together we rise. Grand rising, all you beautiful souls. And until next time, Namaste.